Tom and Jerry are best friends, but what happens when they're stuck in a house together for weeks? Well, a lot of fighting. Tom and Jerry is one of the most classic cartoons of all time. There are 161 chapters available on various streaming services, and by far the funniest thing about it is how universal it is. It doesn't matter if you're watching it in the year 2000 or 2023, it's still hilarious. We can all relate to Tom trying to get a cat napped, while Jerry just keeps waking him up over and over again. But now imagine if Jerry had a TikTok account. Would Tom still be able to get any sleep? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show where we take the cartoon world's most beloved characters and put them into situations that are not only uncomfortable, but also sometimes super dangerous. Now, today, we're looking at what happens when Bugs Bunny gets a TikTok account. Let's do this. Bugs Bunny was having a perfectly ordinary day. He was eating his perfectly ordinary carrot when he heard some perfectly ordinary footsteps behind him. That must have been Yosemite Sam. He always took these same exact steps when he was walking. That's actually pretty creepy when you think about it. Anyway, Bugs continued munching on his carrot, when suddenly he heard Yosemite Sam speak. "How's it going, Mr. Bunny? You look like you could use a friend." Bugs didn't even turn around. He knew exactly what was coming next. "You want to be friends so you can kill me?" "Well, yeah, I guess so. But I thought maybe we could start off a little more civilly. How about I ask you a question and you answer truthfully?" "Okay, sure, whatever you want, Sam." "What is your favorite type of social media platform?" Bugs stopped chewing for a moment. Social media. He didn't really understand that at all. Was it something to do with these kids and their darn fiddlesticks? They were always playing with those things. "I don't know what you're talking about, Sam." Yosemite Sam pulled out his phone. It was a flip phone with antennas sticking out the top of it. "Don't play coy with me, Bugs. I know you love scrolling through the For You page on TikTok. What's your favorite dance?" "Me? Dance? On TikTok?" "Haha, very funny, Sam." Bugs broke into a wide grin. This guy never learned. Yosemite Sam pulled out his trusty 6-shooter and aimed it at Bugs Bunny. "You're not fooling me, Rabbit. Just tell me which dance, and I'll let you live another day." There was only one thing for Bugs to do. He sighed and said, All right. My favorite dance is the Hokey Pokey." Yosemite Sam's eyes widened. "You serious? That's your favorite dance? Everyone loves the Hokey Pokey." Before Bugs could respond, Yosemite Sam had already pulled out his phone and began furiously typing. "Everyone, guys, check this out. I found the one and only Bugs Bunny doing the Hokey Pokey." As soon as he finished uploading, he turned back to Bugs. "Now you're gonna dance the Hokey Pokey for me right now." Bugs shrugged his shoulders and did the Hokey Pokey. The first thing Mickey Mouse ever posted on Instagram was a picture of himself with Minnie. He was so excited to finally be on the platform. "I'm gonna get so many followers," he thought to himself. Well, Mickey might have gotten a lot of followers, but sadly, none of them were Donald Duck. To be honest, Mickey didn't really try that hard. He was kinda lazy when it came to posting. He just wanted to share his life with all of his new fans. Most of his posts were pictures of him and Minnie hanging out with friends or going to parties. He rarely ever posted anything work-related. Donald, on the other hand, seemed to post everything on his Instagram. He posted pictures of him working, of him with his nephews, and even a video of him practicing magic tricks. He got a lot of views, but he also received a lot of hate. And honestly, it was kind of pathetic. A few examples of comments included, "Donald, why are you so stupid? Go die, Donald." And the classic, "Donald, your mother was a hamster and your father smelled like cheese." Those last two were probably from that one guy who just commented that on every single post. But even with all the hate, Donald still had almost double the followers that Mickey had. One day, Mickey decided he was tired of seeing all the hate that Donald had to deal with. So he decided to boost his friend's self-esteem. "Hey, Donald, I noticed you've been getting a lot of nasty comments lately. Just ignore them." "I know how it feels." "Thanks, Mickey. I really appreciate it." "Say, would you mind if I followed you on Instagram?" I've always wanted to be like you and become an influencer. Mickey was taken aback by Donald's request. Influencers were really selfish. They only cared about themselves. It was all they ever talked about on TV. Sure, there was a method to their madness. If they got enough followers, they could get money. But they had no idea how much damage that kind of behavior could do. Oh, I don't know. Donald, being an influencer is really selfish. Oh, come on! Mickey! Don't be like that! All of my followers love me. They're always commenting on how great I am. It's really boosted my self-esteem. Mickey couldn't believe what he was hearing. No, Donald, you're not being liked because of your looks or because of your money. You're being liked because people hate you. Donald stared at Mickey in disbelief. They hate me? Why? Because you're lazy, selfish, greedy, and a compulsive liar. Also, people say you smell bad. Donald's eyes started to water. Oh, Mickey, I didn't know. I thought they were just being jealous of my awesome tan. Everyone knows that Goofy is a simple man. He just takes things literally. That's why whenever Max tried to explain to him how Instagram worked, Goofy never understood. Oh, so you have to take a picture of yourself and then upload it onto this thing called Instagram, and then all of your friends can see it. Cool. Then why did his account have so many followers? At first, it was weird. Goofy was getting thousands of likes on his pictures, and he didn't even post that often. He usually just posted pictures of himself with Mickey and Donald. But what really confused Goofy was the comments. They were all different kinds of gibberish. Like someone would write A and then a bunch of exclamation points and he would respond to them. Gosh, what does that mean? Or someone would write, ha ha, funny face. And he would reply, thanks, pal. Glad you like my goofy face. Max watched as his father responded to comment after comment. He knew his dad wasn't the brightest bulb in the bunch, but this was just embarrassing. Dad, can you stop responding to those people? They're just messing with you. But Max, they're responding to me. Isn't that what you're supposed to do on Instagram? No, Dad, they're writing nonsense. They're just trolling you. Well, how do I stop them? You just ignore them. Come on. Dad, just stop responding. Goofy was about to respond to another comment when he saw a notification pop up on his phone. It was from Max. It said, Dad, please stop responding to comments. Oh, I can't do that. Max, my followers need me to respond. Dad, you only have 8 followers. I'm one of them, and so's Mickey. Goofy stared at his phone in disbelief. Gosh, that's not true. I have more than 8 followers, right? Mickey? Mickey, who was standing right next to Goofy, looked at the phone and replied, Sorry, Goofy, but you only have 8 followers. Goofy's eyes welled up with tears. Oh, Goofy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's okay, Max. I'm just gonna delete my account anyway. I was just doing this to get closer to you. But I guess I'll just be a Goofy dad from now on. And with that, Goofy deleted his Instagram account and went to go hang out with Mickey. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you're enjoying our content, we've got a lot more of it on our website. You can read some of our articles. There are some really good ones on there. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm your host. And until next time, stay cool.